Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Now, this is just a quick update video and I seen this coming a mile away. The day David Lemieux was placed on the May 6th card after he just fought Curtis Stevens, phenomenal performance. He came out in round one just guns blazing and he got an epic knockout in the third round, I think it was. And he had a quick turnaround. They already put him back on the card. The day they did that, I made a video, and the video's on the channel, and I said David Lemieux looks like, to me, he's an option for Canelo. Why else would they put him on the card? Usually that's what they do to build up the fighters. And this is the confirmation we needed. Shout out to ringtv.com. They captured there was a phone call, a media call with Eric Gomez, Golden Boy president, and this is what he said, and I quote, "Whenever you have an exciting fighter like David Lemieux, he's good for any fight. His knockouts are incredible." So it's something that we've talked about, something that I know David wants. It's something that Canelo is interested in as well. And obviously David Lemieux has to fight his upcoming May 6th opponent, Marcos Reyes, and get past him. But he says, but it all depends. They have very tough fights. Chavez Jr. fights Canelo, and it's not a walkover. It's going to be a tough fight, moving up in weight, fighting a big guy, possibly a light heavyweight, and then David has a tough fight. So there's possibilities. I think immediately next, Canelo wants to fight Golovkin. He's made that very clear to everybody. Canelo said it, we've said it, Golovkin said he wants to fight. We continue to negotiate for that fight. But if whatever reason that doesn't happen, yes, David would be in line for a Canelo option. Again, link in the description. I seen this coming. There's no guarantee with the whole Golovkin fight for multitude of reasons. One, pay. That seems to be a big issue, where some people say 15 mil, that's all you deserve, Golovkin, you deserve less. Some people said, hey, give the man a percentage. So you can make an argument. Now that Golovkin has 2 pay-per-views with basically failed numbers under 200,000, now what is Golden Boy going to negotiate if Canelo does in fact get past Chavez Jr., which he is the favorite, right? And he looks like he's moving up. It looks good at the weight. So there's a lot of complications. At one point it was weight. Canelo was like, I'm not ready to come up to middleweight. You come to 155. But that is no longer an issue. It would be at 160. Canelo says 164.5. That was a once and done to get the Chavez Jr. fight done. And after that, he'll campaign at middleweight, 160. So David Lemieux, you know what? This is my thoughts on it. If David Lemieux looks good in his fight, and then also Canelo Alvarez looks good in his fight, I really don't mind the Canelo-David Lemieux fight. Obviously, I want to see Canelo versus Golovkin. That's the #1 priority because they need to stop milking it. Not everything's going to be Mayweather and Pacquiao, and it's pretty much built up as much as it's going to be. I feel like with guys like Canelo and Golovkin, as time goes on, it'll probably only get worse. You know what I mean? Because in Golovkin's last 2 fights where they said he stepped up, or where he did step up in competition, some people felt he was exposed to different degrees and different severities. Some people thought Danny Jacobs won. So Golovkin just turned 35 last month, I think it was, recently, and he's not getting any younger. So, you know what I mean? It's only a matter of time before either one or both of them take a loss or have a performance that hurts the Canelo-Golovkin fight. You know what I mean? When Golovkin was 23 knockouts in a row, he could have fought Canelo right then and there last year, and Canelo would have only had the 1 loss to Mayweather and then the Edeslandi Lara fight. But keep pushing it, and then you guys will see what happens. Because even the Chavez Jr. fight, like Gomez is saying, that's not a guaranteed win to me. I don't even know who I'm going to pick on that. Canelo looks good at the weight. Looks like he's carrying up the speed, his power. He's the better fighter, in my opinion. He's the one that's remained more consistent with his performances and more disciplined, way better defense. But there are some dynamics that give Chavez Jr. a chance to me. So I don't know, but we may not even be talking about a Golovkin fight or a Lemieux fight if he doesn't look good in that fight. Because you can win a fight and not look good. You know what I'm saying? I've seen guys win, but some people thought the other person won. Like Ricky Burns, he won versus Kirill Relic, but he didn't look good in doing it, and I thought he lost. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of fights like that. Anything like that's going to hurt the fight. So David Lemieux looks like an insurance policy where you know what Golovkin does, you know what David Lemieux does, see how they both look, see how you feel at the new weight, and you know what I mean? The Golovkin fight is no guarantee. So I don't mind the Canelo fight. Obviously, I want to see the Golovkin fight with Canelo more than any of those fights. But if they can't get it done, I can't say that the David Lemieux fight is horrible. And you could say, oh, that's Golovkin leftovers. But at the end of the day, everybody, for the most part, unless you're undefeated, Rocky Marciano, Floyd Mayweather, Kawasaki or somebody, everybody is someone else's quote-unquote leftovers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say that Pacquiao should have never had 4 fights with Juan Manuel Marquez because he lost to Freddie Norwood. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Freddie leftovers. So, you know what I mean? Technically, everybody's someone's leftovers. But what has David Lemieux done since that? He had 3 or 4 fights, and he knocked majority of the people out, and a couple of them were names, like Glenn Tapia, his fight with Curtis Stevens. So you got to look at it like that. And not everyone's Golovkin. Not everyone has Golovkin's strengths, Golovkin's chin, Golovkin's height, and his power, his ability. So what works for one person, because Golovkin beat Lemieux, that doesn't mean everybody beats him. Golovkin had a good game plan, he utilized a jab, he was taller. I wouldn't say Canelo is taller than Lemieux. So off of that alone, it's a different fight. So again, I want to see Canelo versus Golovkin, #1, but I'm not too confident in the fight just because it's always been some stuff. So I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the Lemieux Canelo fight, or you hate it? Do you only want to see the Golovkin Canelo fight? Do you think Canelo even gets past Chavez Jr.? Drop all that in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, Ego signing off.